everyone. It has finally managed to stop raining after raining like 3 or 4 days almost non-stop, so that's very nice. Doggy's about to get off on their walk shortly, about 20 minutes or 10 minutes, whenever Kelly turns up for them, so they will appreciate that. They're just lying here beside me. So yeah, it's nice to not quite see the sun. I did see it peek through the clouds earlier, but now it's just filtered through the clouds. There's some brightness out there. Anyway, you might be able to tell I'm still waking up. I didn't wake up until about 20 to 7 or something ridiculous for me for a rather large sleep in. I guess I'm just catching up every so often after a few early mornings. I don't know. Don't understand my sleep, but anyway. Because I never wasn't awake very long in the night. I would have had a very solid sleep last night. I was trying to think about 6:30, 7, 9, probably 9 hours, which is usually about 7 hours. So I should be very well rested, but I'm still just, yeah. Well, I've only been up for an hour, haven't I? Just on my second cup of tea. Kevin has headed off to work, and yeah, we'll see what the week brings. I've only got a short week because I've only got the 3 days until I go for my ketamine infusion. Still very mixed feelings about that. I just don't want to go, and obviously I don't know what to expect being a different hospital to normal. So there is that, and I have a sneaky suspicion, or let's say there's a more of a chance of me having a shared room, which, you know, comes with its own issues. One, I'm not used to it. Two, I don't tend to get up too early in the hospital, so it's probably not such a big problem, but just, I don't want to do that. I just want my own room. Because it'll be a very different experience with a shared room. Just doing visitors and things like that, just much more disruptive. So fingers crossed that I don't have that. Even last night I was saying to Kevin, I probably should cancel my ketamine. But he's actually going to drive me over now, which is, well, that's a little bit of a relief, because that's one thing I was worrying about, where I was going to find parking and I was going to have to possibly reverse park the van, which I haven't done yet. That could be an issue. Because it's a big van and I don't know the spatialness of it. You know, I haven't reverse parked it before. And yeah, I think I was a pretty good reverse parker in my car. But this, I don't know. I've never done it, and it's a big vehicle compared to what I'm used to driving. So I was concerned about that. So anyway, he said he'll drive me up and obviously come pick me up. Let me finish waking up and come back to you with more cohesive content perhaps. The dogs are heading off on their walk soon. I've got groceries coming between 9 and 10, so I've got a bit of food prep to do. I want to make a soup. Next thing for dinner, obviously. And need to go and try and pick up after the dog at some point, after like days of rain. I don't know what that situation will be like. Got washing going now, so I'll have to hang that out. I was kind of thinking, I don't know how it's going to dry. I was trying to think, I'm thinking maybe awful, but putting it in the front entry here under the heater, because I'm pretty sure that heater's going to be going all day, again, the air conditioning, of which my skin is already getting very dry from, you know, like 3 days of air conditioning. So I probably need to look into a stronger and more rich moisturiser than I'm currently using. Oh, I don't know, it's just like one little thing after the other, but we'll get there at the moment, and that's a nothing issue, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Anyway, let's see what happens today. Now, as you can tell, had my shower, got myself dressed. Been a very slow morning. I have hung out the washing. You can just see the edge of the clothesline there, so I've hung it out there. It's kind of under the air conditioning, so hopefully the heat from that might help it dry a bit better. I think than outside anyway, because it's going to be obviously quite humid outside with the rain. My groceries came, I've unpacked them. I didn't have a lot because obviously I've only got a couple of days here, and yeah, Kevin will sort himself out. I'll probably leave some meals for him, but he can get some groceries delivered here since he's working from home. That'll be easy enough for him to do. So I'm just having some breakfast. I don't know what to have. I struggle this time of year. I don't do well with the cold. I don't like the cold. It doesn't motivate me to do anything. It just makes me want to sit on the couch and do nothing, or do stuff on the couch. So I'm going to have just a veggie patty wrap I ended up deciding on. And then I'll get up and make my soup and sort out dinner. Get me from the freezer, or I'll make something if I am more inspired than I am right now. But you can hear Dobby doing the vacuuming in the background, so at least the place is getting vacuumed, and he's done a bit of a mop as well. Yeah, I did get all my iron done yesterday. I don't think I shared that with you, but look, the ironing board is gone. I didn't want to do the last few things. I actually took them through to the bedroom, and then I thought, no, don't be silly, and I went back and got them and retrieved them through here. It was 4 summer sundresses that I won't be wearing probably for quite some time now. But I went and got them back and brought them through, and I have ironed them now. They're now back in a different section of the wardrobe, because I said I don't think I'll be needing them. Of course, you never know. It was only 2 weeks ago I was wearing them. It suddenly just got very cold. And yeah, I've got a bit of a headache. Wish I did feel better, but I need to make a real list of things I need to do for the next couple of days. But hopefully after eating some food I might feel a bit better then. This camera, the Osmo, is very likely to go flat very soon, but I just wanted to say, unfortunately, my headache and my pains have not settled at all. In fact, I actually think I feel worse than I did earlier. So I had my breakfast, and then instead of watching YouTube, which I haven't really done much this morning on YouTube, I just got stuck in and I'm editing another video for you guys. I'm going to try and get as many done as I can over the next few days so that they can upload while I'm in hospital, and I won't be just gone for a week, because I'm not sure if I'd upload them once I'm in hospital, even if I edit them. So yeah, I'm still hanging out here for a bit longer, and then I'll make that soup because it's my lunch, hopefully. I do have some dumplings in the fridge if need be, if I don't get to doing the soup. But it looks like a nice vegetable soup that I'd like to make. Oh boy. It certainly makes going to hospital an easier thing when I'm in pain. It's more appealing. Not that I want to leave my family, but anyway. I also don't want to be like this in Alaska. I just got to remember that. Sadly, I'm back on the couch, just so sore, and my head's hurt. I've just taken a Panadine. We'll see if that does anything. I did get the dog's dinner dished up, and I put another lot on. And I'll see container-wise if I've got enough containers to put some in the freezer, and I'll make up another batch probably on Wednesday to pop in the fridge. And that way, what should Kevin have? I don't know. I'll try and work out so he's got dinners for most of the nights for the dogs and doesn't have to worry about it. Since I'm only gone, 7 nights. So if I can organise to have 7 dinners between the fridge and the freezer, he'll be right. But I might not have quite enough. We'll see how we go. Oh boy, I am very, very sore. If I hadn't already had a shower, I'd be probably going to have a bath because I'm very achy. As it is, I'll just keep working here for a bit. I may still have a bath later on, but we'll see. Hoping that tablet works. But I'll keep busy, I'll keep doing these, I'll keep editing these vlogs. I nearly finished one, so I'll finish that off, start another one, and keep working on this for a bit. And then let's hope this eases up a little bit between the headache and the fibro pain, and I can get in the kitchen and get that soup made. If not, I'll just have some dumplings today. That is okay. I'm thinking that's what's going to end up happening, because what time is it? 12:15. Not sure how long that soup takes to cook. As obviously it's a soup, it's going to be easy. It's a new recipe I wanted to try. It's going to be easy, but I've just got to chop all the vegetables. And I couldn't do it yesterday because I didn't have all the vegetables yesterday to do. I'm getting more organised, but still not quite there. My goal is to make soup for lunch on Sundays, to have for lunch with Kevin, and then have some of that for a couple of days during the week, especially during winter. Well, only during winter, really. And maybe get some soups in the freezer, but I'm out of containers. I've probably got more in storage, but I don't know. I gave Christy a lot of my containers that I probably would use for soup, because I wasn't having, the last few winters we have not had soup. I don't know why, but we haven't had soup. This winter's obviously going to be soup. Plus I'm trying really hard at the moment to just get a little bit of weight off. So I can't remember, I explained, I'm slightly above a maximum weight for the flight that we're doing up to the glacier where we're doing the dog sled ride. I can still go, but I have to pay an awful lot extra, like $250 extra, just for the sake of, a couple of kilos, which I'm almost there, but then obviously that's a naked weight and I'll be clothed, so it's going to be a bit touch and go. But anyway, I'm doing the best I can. I just hadn't got into the right mindset now. My mindset has switched in the last few weeks, and the weight, funnily enough, when I'm more motivated and in a better mental space, the weight's going down. So go figure. And a hospital stay should help with that. I usually lose a good kilo the week I'm in hospital, but again, different hospital. The other food, I think I just put down vegan diet. I don't think I put down plant-based, which I should have. Put down vegan, plant-based. I may have. Who knows what I've done? Actually, I might be able to go and adjust that online. But anyway, the other hospital, it was very much plant-based food. So if it's the same, it'll be easy to lose a bit more weight while I'm in hospital, which will be a good little boost along. All right, I'm too sore. Come back later on. Daddy's giving out treats again. The only coat has got them so far. Yay, Chewy got one. I know the sound now and come running. Oh, you've been good boys. That was nice of Daddy, wasn't it? Oh. Wasn't supposed to be raining today, but it has been. The dogs are lucky to get out for their walk during probably the only full half an hour that it hasn't rained, but it's quite heavy again out there at the moment. Crazy. I was hoping to get down and pick up after the dogs. I was going to be doing that around now. I thought that would be the warmest part of the day and it was supposed to be dryish. But no. I'll have to keep a watch and try and get out there sometime though. Put my boots on, they're downstairs ready to wear. Pleased to report I've got a bit of stuff done. I've chopped up lots of vegetables for the doggies, so I've got like 1.5 containers worth in the fridge. I've just the normal vegetables that I have. There's some in the microwave for today. I have cooked up, as you can see, 6 meals worth. So I still need to do another lot probably tomorrow. I'm going to see if I can fit all this in the freezer. And then if I do another lot tomorrow, that'll do Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday night. And then that'll be the 6th for I'm away. So that'll work out fine. I'm cooking the dumplings because I realised my soup's going to take an hour to cook. So that wasn't going to happen. I am getting hungry now. So that would be nice anyway. And that'll be yummy. Got cauliflower washed. I've washed the celery. Trying to vlog with puppies is challenging sometimes. Coda's barking about something. I assume it's all Fred because Just a few minutes ago I did see Fred and his wife out there, who I'm going to call his wife Freddie, but I can't tell them apart. So Fred and Freddie were just out there. So I watched some apples and I bought a whole bunch of celery. I don't quite know why I bought so much. But when it dries, I can put it into one of the green veggie bags and that should keep it okay. That should keep it pretty well until I come home. I don't use a lot of celery. I did try freezing it once, but then I never used it, so I don't know. I mean, it's not much dearer to buy. Actually, I think it was cheaper to buy the celery whole than to get like a few pieces in a plastic bag. So it makes sense to buy a whole one anyway. No plastic. Alright, so I've got doggies dinner. They're having some of the oats as well that Kevin had from last week that didn't get eaten. And I have started on the veggie prep for the soup. So I've got to saute this as the first part of the soup. But it's a veggie loaded lentil soup is what I'm going to make. So I will make that later on. That's probably the hardest part done. I've still got more vegetables to cut. I've got to cut up some squash, some potatoes. That's it actually. And then I've got all the seasonings to go in and whatnot. But yeah, I'm just making up a half a batch because that'll do me for a couple of days. A couple of lunches and then probably some in the freezer as well.
Because I almost threw in the towel on making these. I've had a pretty ordinary last couple of weeks and I've not wanted to feel...
I am very much enjoying my lunch. I don't think I had dumplings last week, so it's been a few weeks since I had some. They're very yummy. There's blue sky and white fluffy clouds now, which is lovely. And I'm actually I must be having a heart attack, I think, at the moment because I had to put the fan on. I've gotten really warm. So I've only just turned the heating off. But now I'm really warm. I'll cool down. And yeah, just finished watching some YouTube, watching the GVB project. If you haven't checked his channel out, I mentioned it a few weeks ago. I'll mention it again because he's struggling with his channel, getting it going. So if you're interested in a vlogger in Melbourne, go have a look, check him out, subscribe if you like his content. I really enjoy him. There's just not many. It's hard to find, let's say, older Australian vloggers, if I can say that. He's younger than I am, but you know. There's just, you know, there's plenty in the 20s and 30s, but not so many 40s and above. I'll say that. So, yeah, it's always fun to connect with people closer to my own age group. All right, I'm going to go back to it. Made it to the kitchen. I'm going to get this soup made. I'm waiting for some videos to... I don't know, I'm transferring from one file to the other. Waiting for some videos to transfer, basically, so I can keep on doing one of my vlogs for you guys. So yeah, I'm going to get this soup made and then that will be done. And so it takes an hour to cook, so it takes a while. And then I better work out what I'm doing for dinner. I can pull something out the freezer and I might just do that actually. Still not feeling brilliant. It's okay. Going in for ketamine this week. My body will get a reboot and a reset and I will come out feeling better. Every other time, so there is no reason to expect it not to work or suspect that it won't work. Okay, let's get this soup made and I'll show you at the end if I remember, or else I'll be having it for lunch tomorrow and I'll show you then. Okay, the soup is simmering. I've still got to add some more bits in a little while. I've just got the lentils cooking to start with. While that is going, I'm going to go through here. Moving my clothesline out the road. I'm going to go and work on my puzzle here for a little bit. As you can see, I've got quite a bit done on the weekend. Bits and pieces, because I'd like to finish it in the next couple of days before I go to hospital. I will finish it before going to hospital. I don't think there's any doubt of that. Yeah, we just finished watching our YouTube for this evening and are heading to bed. But I have a bit of a mess to tidy up before I go to bed. Oh, my soup turned out really nice too. I had it earlier. It was delicious.
What turned out nice?
My soup that I made.
Oh, you didn't give me any of it.
No, it was going to be for my lunch, but I didn't make it for lunch, so...
Are you taking it with you?
No, there'll be some left if you want some on Thursday for lunch. Very veggie lentil soup. It's yummy.
Do I like lentils?
Yes, you do.
Okay. I can tell you my lentil joke.
You
But
can-
no, let's not.
Yeah, let me get this cleaned up. I'll show you first and yeah, you'll see what I mean. Yeah, this is my mess. So, better get to work. Well, that looks better. I've just got a bit of washing up that's drying, and I'm obviously cooking more dog food tomorrow, so that's been left there. Still got to find a home for my Lush stuff, and Kevin's lunchbox will need tomorrow as well. About to have another cup of tea. Just got my recipe book there, and I even managed, well I had to, mop the floor because Chewy had footprints everywhere. Muddy footprints right through the house. There's probably some still there. I just did it quickly, but you could see exactly where he'd been. All through the kitchen, around the place, up the hallway. Luckily with the co-mop, it doesn't take long to do. Got a bit of dinner food to pick up here, but I'll do that tomorrow. Or Dobby might do it for me, we'll see. Anyway, now I'm going to go to bed, read, nearly finished a current book, read my book and have a cup of tea. Probably a mistake because I'll be up during the night, but anyway. And it's raining again, if you couldn't believe that.